Hello everyone, welcome to Glitz and Glitter. I have to do a voiceover. I'm sorry if nothing matches because I forgot to turn my microphone on, but I am going to be doing this little mold. It's a little tray mold that I got from Temu. I will link everything that I got below, and I have all these little cute little flowers that I've had in my stash for a while. So I'm going to use these today, and they're not real flowers. These are fabric flowers. These flowers are made of fabric and not dried flowers because dried flowers would be a little bit too brittle to put in there. So I'm going to be using these butterflies as well. One is made of a sticker and this one is made of fabric. So I'm going to try to get this one to stuff down in there. It's a little bit thick, so I'm just going to have to bend it the way I want to bend it to do that. So this mold holds about 4 ounces of resin. I do measure mine with water, so I don't measure too much or too little. Now, because I have stuff in there, it's not going to take the full 4 ounces. But it'll be just under that because of all the flowers. I am going to add this alcohol ink that is an iridescence. It's like a rainbow alcohol ink just to give it a little bit of shimmer. You know I like shimmer and glitter, but I didn't want to do glitter today to take away from everything that I'm putting in there. So I just mixed up this resin. It is 4 ounces. I already have the iridescence in there. If you can see it, I'm not sure if you could see it very well. It's got a little shimmer in there. And I'm just going to pour this in from up high so that to pop any bubbles that might be in there, and there are bubbles in there. So the smaller the stream, the more likely the bubbles would pop when you are pouring it in there. So just pour it high and pour it slow. That way it gets in there. And then once you have it in, you're going to want to just stick a little stick around the edges and see if you can dislodge any bubbles. This one's a little bit hard to see through though, so I'm not sure what I'm going to end up with in the end. So here I'm just going to pour it slowly until I get some in there. Actually, I filled it a little more than I wanted to because I couldn't tell from the sides how much resin was going in there. So I'm just going to pour it in, and then I will take my stick and get all the bubbles out that I can. I'm just going to take this butterfly first because I do know that I really want him in here, and just kind of bend him over a little bit. And I'm going to stick him on the side because I think he's going to stick out the back some. I'm hoping I don't have to, I don't know, I probably might have to sand the back down or even add another top layer just because the back, because he is beads, his body is beads. So he's a little thicker in the center. And I don't know. I'm going to try it. He's ruined now, so he's got to go in. So I'm going to make this work. So I'm just going to kind of manipulate him in here a little bit, and then we'll start moving on with the flowers and the other butterfly. I'm hoping the resin will hold him down later, as well as the other flowers, once I layer everything in there. Now, when you do this and you put things in here like that, it will create bubbles. So you may want to cover yours in resin prior to. I know I'm sticking this in there, but I will be taking it out because I wanted to put the flowers in the sides. I don't know why I put that in there first. So I will take him out and I will shove the flowers in. So this one's going to go in dry before I realize that it's going to get bubbles that way. So after this one, I'm going to take that little popsicle stick and just coat the rest of the flowers with a bit of resin on each side in my hand before I stick them in there. I'm just hoping it helps the fact that I don't really want bubbles in the end piece, obviously. So I'm going to try to do all the little tricks that I know to do to avoid that. So go ahead and watch, and I will be back in a minute. It's demolding day. Everything's ready. It's a little bumpy on the bottom like I thought it would be. So I'll either sand it down or put another coat on. I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah. A little bit bumpy. Here I had a couple extra resin things, so I added some glitter to it and made a couple of freebies for those who purchase my demos. You get a whole bunch of freebies in your packages. These will be magnets. And that one. Okay, main event. Let's try to get this out without struggling. I'm hoping there are not too many bubbles. These things are not the easiest to get out. Okay. Not too bad. It sparkles like I wanted it to. The two butterflies. There are some bubbles in there though. Not too many, just a couple. The only other thing I'm not happy with is the body of the butterfly disappeared because it was clear beads. But all in all, it's not too bad. What do you guys think? Little trinket tray or a soap dish or whatever you want to use it for. Okay, guys, thanks for stopping in. I hope you all have a blessed day. I will see you on the next video. Stay tuned for the last photos. Bye-bye.